Welcome to the Duply English podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Leo. Today we're switching things up with a topic that's extremely relevant to all of us.
Absolutely. Today isn't just about standard English practice. It's a real discussion about something that genuinely keeps me up at night.
Same here. And once you process today's topic, it's going to give you a serious wake-up call.
So let me ask you something. Think about this carefully. When was the last time you stepped out of your comfort zone to learn a completely new skill? Not just reviewing what you already knew, but acquiring a brand new ability.
The reality is the world moves fast, and it won't hold back for anyone. Today's episode focuses on whether our personal capabilities are actually keeping up with modern demands.
So yes, your English skills will definitely improve today.
But through a much broader debate surrounding career evolution, artificial intelligence, adaptability, and what lies ahead.
Stick around for our Vocabulary Express and refine your speech segments later. Plus, if upgrading your English is a priority, the Duply English community is ready to help you practice after the session.
But first, let's confront a crucial question. Are your abilities evolving alongside global changes?
Or have you settled into a routine while the modern economy quietly leaves you behind? Let me share a quick story, Leo. Something that happened to a former colleague. Let's call him Alex.
Sure. What happened with Alex?
Alex was a certified financial auditor, extremely talented. He invested 5 solid years gaining his credentials and was doing well at a top firm. He felt totally secure because he knew his domain inside out.
That sounds like a dream position, honestly.
It was, until his management integrated automation software capable of completing in 20 minutes what used to take Alex 2 full working days. Overnight, he went from being indispensable to being redundant.
Oof, that's terrifying. Redundant is a status nobody wants to face in their career.
Exactly. The crucial lesson here is that Alex wasn't incompetent. The nature of his field simply transformed overnight while he was operating on autopilot.
That's a critical insight. It's rarely about lacking talent. It's about whether your expertise remains practical in the current market.
Precisely. And that's where professional stagnation becomes a massive liability.
Stagnation basically implies that your growth has hit a standstill.
Right. You might still put in 40 hours a week, remain constantly busy, and hold years of experience, but if your competencies aren't expanding, your professional security drops drastically.
That's an unsettling thought.
It should be. Look at it this way. Imagine being an absolute master at navigating with a printed paper atlas.
Hey, I was actually pretty good at reading traditional maps back in the day.
Right. The ability itself didn't become useless. The real-world requirement for it simply vanished.
Wow, that's a spot-on analogy. We're essentially talking about expertise that carries an expiration date.
Exactly. And the most alarming factor? That expiration timeline is shrinking rapidly. Hard skills that were considered groundbreaking 5 years ago might be baseline requirements or obsolete today.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners right now, whether they're university students planning a career or mid-level professionals?
It means the primary question shouldn't be, what do I currently know?
But rather, how rapidly can I master what I don't know yet?
That perspective is everything today.
Because modern industries don't just value stored knowledge.
They heavily reward agility.
And individuals who proactively upskill before external circumstances force them to.
That's a reality check today.
Not to create fear, but to encourage action.
Mind if I share a quick personal experience here, Leo?
Go right ahead.
When I launched this podcast channel, I naively thought, well, my spoken English is strong and I love teaching. That's all it takes. I'll just sit before a mic and record.
And how did that turn out?
I quickly realized I knew nothing about audio mastering, content distribution, search optimization, platform algorithms, and building a brand. I was practically a talented chef who knew how to cook, but had zero clue how to operate a restaurant.
I love that illustration.
The communication aspect was my core talent, but running the show required a completely different set of technical abilities, and I had to acquire them through trial and error, sometimes making embarrassing mistakes along the way.
But the main point is you adapted and learned.
Exactly. I didn't turn into a software wizard overnight, but I embraced being a complete novice again. Honestly, that psychological hurdle is what holds most adults back.
Why do you think people struggle with that so much?
Because feeling clumsy at something feels uncomfortable when you've built a reputation around being capable. There's an ego barrier. I'm a seasoned expert. Why should I struggle with basic stuff?
Competence basically means having real functional skill in something, right?
Exactly. True competence means actual execution power, not just holding a degree or claiming you understand a subject.
And when you were accustomed to feeling proficient, struggling with a new skill feels downright humbling.
Precisely. And that fear of feeling foolish prevents countless professionals from acquiring the exact skills they desperately need.
To be honest, I've experienced that exact feeling myself.
In what context?
Presenting live in front of large crowds, I'm totally comfortable behind a studio microphone recording episodes like this, but place me on a stage with hundreds of eyes staring at me, and I instantly feel like an amateur again.
That is a very genuine struggle.
At first, I hated that vulnerability. I kept arguing with myself. I communicate for a living. Why is this so nerve-wracking? But then I recognized that being skilled in one setting doesn't automatically translate to every environment.
That is a vital distinction to understand. It was humbling, but it made me realize that if I run away from uncomfortable situations, I end up capping my own potential.
Absolutely. Real personal growth always begins right where your existing comfort zone ends.
Ouch, that hits home.
It's supposed to.
And clinging to past success while avoiding beginner status is the single biggest career risk today.
100%. The people winning in today's economy aren't necessarily the smartest minds in the room. They're the most adaptable. They aren't afraid to say, I haven't figured this out yet.
That tiny word yet changes everything.
It really does.
Saying, I don't know this sounds like a dead end.
But saying, I don't know this yet, opens up infinite growth potential.
That ties directly into the psychological concept of self-efficacy, right?
Yes. Self-efficacy is the deep belief in your ability to master new challenges and succeed.
So it's not about pretending you know everything from day one.
Not at all. It's the inner confidence that says, I have the capacity to learn whatever is required.
That's a powerful mindset shift.
Absolutely. Because if you lack that belief, change feels like a direct threat to your security.
But when you believe in your capacity to adapt, disruption becomes a manageable hurdle rather than a roadblock.
Exactly. Think of it like bamboo growth. Bamboo spends years beneath the surface developing a massive root network before it suddenly shoots up dozens of feet in weeks. Continuous skill building operates the same way. You might not see instant external validation, but you are building deep structural strength.
Wow, Emma, that's a fantastic image.
I try my best.
But seriously, that's what many overlook. The process of learning rarely looks glamorous while you're in the middle of it.
Most of the time, it looks like confusion.
Or awkward initial attempts.
Or rewatching tutorial videos multiple times.
Or feeling completely slow while testing new tools.
But beneath the surface, you are constructing true expertise.
And expertise naturally generates authentic confidence.
Exactly. Confidence without underlying capability is fragile and fake.
That is a powerful truth.
Real self-assurance grounded in actual ability stands the test of time.
Which is why learning new competencies isn't just about polishing your CV.
It fundamentally alters how you view your own potential.
You shift from saying, I can't handle this,
to declaring, I am capable of mastering this.
All right, let's make this actionable so our listeners don't walk away feeling overwhelmed.
Agreed. Worry without practical action leads straight to burnout. Let me share a few concrete steps.
Step 1, this sounds ridiculously simple, but almost nobody does it. Search your current job title combined with the year 2030 online.
Oh, that is a brilliant exercise.
Seriously, test it out. Search Digital Marketer 2030, Software Architect 2030, academic teacher 2030, or financial advisor 2030. See what technological changes are being forecasted. It's a 5-minute reality check that most people consciously avoid.
Because living in ignorance feels temporarily comfortable.
Until reality catches up with you.
And to clarify, we aren't suggesting you blindly accept every extreme industry prediction you read online.
Important distinction.
Use it to spot emerging patterns. What recurring competencies keep popping up? What new software or paradigms are mentioned? What shifts are industry leaders preparing for?
What tools are they adopting?
The future leaves subtle footprints long before it becomes the standard norm.
That sentence is definitely worth remembering.
Step 2, this is inspired by a strategic growth concept I recently studied called the T-shaped skill framework.
Break that down for us.
Picture the letter T. The deep vertical line represents your core mastery, the domain where you hold profound expertise. For Leo, that might be media production. For an engineer, technical design. For Alex, core accounting principles.
And what about the top horizontal bar?
That represents your horizontal breadth, the collection of adjacent skills you understand decently well. Things like basic data analysis, AI prompting, project frameworks, communication, and visual design. You don't need a doctorate in them, just enough functional knowledge to collaborate effectively.
And professionals who possess a broad horizontal bar alongside their core deep expertise become nearly impossible to replace.
Absolutely. They bridge gaps between departments and speak multiple professional languages fluently.
That is the definition of professional versatility.
Exactly. Versatility means excelling across diverse operational areas.
In a rapidly shifting workplace, versatility is priceless.
Completely. If your economic value relies exclusively on one hyper-specific routine task and that task gets automated, you're vulnerable.
But with interconnected skills, you can pivot seamlessly.
You remain adaptable,
You analyze and resolve problems through multiple lenses.
making you an irreplaceable asset to any organization. Now, step 4, and this might be the most underrated skill set right now. Learn to leverage artificial intelligence not as a brain substitute, but as a force multiplier for your intellect.
This comes up in virtually every modern professional circle. The reality isn't that AI will blindly steal your job, it's that a professional leveraging AI effectively will replace someone who doesn't. Individuals who ignore AI tools today resemble office workers in the early 90s who refused to adopt email. You can resist it, but professional standards will simply evolve without you.
That might sound blunt, but it's the honest reality.
Exactly. We promised an authentic discussion today.
Indeed.
Start with small steps. Use AI platforms to summarize long documents, outline projects, brainstorm alternatives, run mock interview setups, or structure complex ideas.
Just ensure you never outsource your critical thinking and human judgment to it.
Spot on. AI should augment your strategic thinking, not replace it entirely.
That's where true leverage enters the equation.
Leverage means strategically utilizing tools to amplify your output.
You can leverage AI software.
You can leverage global languages like English.
You can leverage your professional background.
You can leverage your professional network.
You take what you already possess and scale its impact exponentially.
And fourthly, perhaps most importantly, embracing what Emma highlighted earlier, get comfortable being a student again.
If you take away just one core habit from this episode, let it be this one.
Always maintain an active beginner project.
Dedicate time to mastering something in which you currently have zero proficiency.
Not a task you've already mastered,
Not something designed to boost your ego.
but something that genuinely challenges your capabilities.
Something that reconnects you with the raw feeling of learning.
Keep the scope manageable so you actually stick with it long term.
Right. Don't declare, I'm going to master machine learning in 30 days.
That level of intensity usually burns out in 3 days.
Focus on one focused project, one micro skill, one unfamiliar territory at a time.
Exactly. For me, it's mastering live public speaking.
For me, advanced video production.
And going back to Alex, his journey didn't end on a negative note.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Becoming redundant was his wake-up call. Instead of ignoring technology, he began studying how to integrate AI tools directly into specialized financial forecasting.
So he didn't abandon his existing domain knowledge?
Not at all. He modernized it.
That is such an important lesson.
He transformed into a high-value strategist who understood modern tech integration inside finance.
The objective isn't to erase your past background and reinvent yourself from scratch.
Exactly. The goal is to connect your foundational expertise with emerging demands.
That completely changes the narrative.
Absolutely. Being threatened by change wasn't his end, it was the catalyst for his transformation.
That is the core takeaway of today's episode.
Preserve your foundational core.
But continuously add modern layers on top.
That initial discomfort is where real growth resides, not in stagnant routines, but in the "I'm actively figuring this out" mindset.
Every modern adult needs to embrace that zone continuously.
Because if you only stick to what you are already comfortable doing, your opportunities gradually shrink.
That kind of comfort is a hidden trap.
A comfortable routine can easily lead to professional stagnation.
So maintain a personal learning experiment at all times.
Nurture one emerging capability.
Build genuine competence step by step.
Strengthen your self-efficacy daily.
So when industry shifts happen, the process of adapting won't intimidate you.
It will already be second nature.
Now, since this is the Duply English podcast, let's connect this mindset directly to language learning.
Absolutely. English is one of the ultimate horizontal skills you can possess.
Think about it. English isn't just an academic subject, it's an access key. It connects you to global networks, cutting-edge knowledge, and high-level international opportunities.
Combining deep domain expertise in your field with articulate English communication creates an exceptionally powerful personal brand.
We see this constantly. Exceptionally talented individuals who hold deep domain knowledge but struggle to express their ideas clearly in English end up missing out on opportunities they deserve.
That is truly tragic to watch.
It is, because high-value opportunities don't always go to the most brilliant person.
They go to the person who can communicate their value most effectively. That might not sound fair.
But it is how the world works.
So, if you are currently listening and actively working on your English, you are already executing the exact strategy we are discussing today. You are evolving. You are choosing not to remain static.
That habit of continuous self-improvement is the master skill. English is just a fantastic, dynamic application of it.
English isn't the entire journey,
But it serves as an extraordinary multiplier in your toolkit.
especially when integrated into your specific domain.
Your core expertise plus English communication.
English proficiency combined with AI application.
Public speaking fluency plus strategic messaging.
That combination can open doors you never thought accessible.
Ensuring your voice and value are clearly recognized once you step inside.
Segment 1, Vocabulary Express, Word Tour.
All right, we've covered significant ground today.
We confronted a tough reality.
The story of Alex facing redundancy
Skills hitting expiration dates.
and AI reshaping the future of work.
But we didn't dwell on fear.
We focused on proactive preparation.
The advanced vocabulary we highlighted today can help you discuss these exact career topics with articulate precision.
Welcome to Vocabulary Express.
This is where we break down high-impact terms from our conversation so you can seamlessly use them in real-world professional discussions.
These are sophisticated C1 level vocabulary terms, but we'll keep them practical and straightforward.
Our first term today is stagnation.
Stagnation. Stagnation.
Stagnation describes a state where progress, development, or activity completely halts.
In today's discussion, we talked about career stagnation, meaning your skill set remains completely flat while industry standards continue to evolve.
Example: I want to avoid career stagnation, so I am actively enrolling in new certification courses.
Or, remaining in the same routine for years inevitably leads to skill stagnation.
Our next word is cultivate.
Cultivate. Cultivate.
Cultivate means to consciously foster and develop a skill, mindset, or habit over time.
It implies patience and continuous effort. You don't cultivate a habit overnight.
Example: I am attempting to cultivate a daily reading habit.
Or, modern leaders must cultivate high levels of adaptability.
Our third word is competence.
Competence. Competence.
Competence refers to demonstrated ability and capability to perform tasks effectively.
It's not about holding a certificate, it's about real operational capability.
Example, navigating modern digital tools demands functional competence, not just surface interest.
Or, true professional confidence is built on a foundation of solid competence.
Next up, self-efficacy.
Self-efficacy. Self-efficacy.
Self-efficacy is the psychological belief in your own ability to successfully execute behaviors and accomplish goals.
It's the inner conviction that says, I don't know this technical framework yet, but I have the capacity to master it.
Example, completing a complex project independently significantly boosts your self-efficacy.
Or, every time I tackle a new beginner project, I strengthen my overall self-efficacy.
Our fifth word is versatility.
Versatility. Versatility.
Versatility is the ability to adapt easily to different functions, tasks, or environments.
In today's flexible job market, versatility renders you far more valuable and resilient.
Example, developing a T-shaped skill set equips you with much greater professional versatility.
Or, combining English fluency, tech literacy, and communication builds powerful versatility.
Our final term today is leverage.
Leverage. Leverage.
Leverage means using a resource, tool, or skill strategically to achieve maximum impact or superior results.
You can leverage personal experience, language fluency, AI applications, or professional networks.
Example, I plan to leverage my English communication skills to secure international projects.
Or, professionals who effectively leverage modern tools achieve results much faster.
To recap, today's core vocabulary includes stagnation, cultivate, competence, self-efficacy, versatility, and leverage.
They align perfectly with our core message today.
Prevent professional stagnation, cultivate valuable new habits,
Build genuine competence.
boost your personal self-efficacy,
Expand your career versatility.
and leverage every skill you possess.
If mastering English is part of your career roadmap, make sure to review these terms inside the Dopely English community.
You can review the episode transcripts, practice interactive quizzes, and perform speech shadowing exercises out loud.
Don't just collect vocabulary passively.
Activate these terms. Make terms like stagnation, cultivate, competence, self-efficacy, versatility, and leverage become a natural part of your professional vocabulary.
Segment 2. Refine your speech. Say it better.
That transitions us smoothly into our popular segment, Refine Your Speech.
Here, we take standard, simple sentences and elevate them into articulate, impactful, natural-sounding English expressions.
Today's practice sentences aren't just language exercises. They represent high-performance mindsets.
How you articulate your growth shapes how you approach your career.
Basic sentence 1. I need to learn new things.
Clear, but slightly basic. A far more professional way to express that is, I need to continuously update my skill set to stay competitive in my industry.
That sounds determined and professional.
Basic sentence 2. My job is safe.
That statement might be naive. A more realistic and mature formulation would be, my current role is stable, but I must proactively prepare for incoming industry shifts.
That maintains confidence while eliminating dangerous complacency.
Basic sentence 3. I will learn later.
That delay tactic is risky. A sharper way to frame it is, if I keep postponing my upskilling, I risk falling behind before I even realize it.
Or an even stronger alternative, I need to cultivate future-ready skills before market changes force me.
That captures the entire philosophy of today's episode.
Basic sentence 4. I am good at my work.
Solid, but incomplete. Upgrade it to, I excel at my current tasks, but I must ensure my competence stays relevant for the future.
That reflects a forward-thinking mindset.
Basic sentence 5. AI is scary.
A very common reaction, but let's transform fear into agency. AI is transforming my domain, so I need to learn how to leverage it intelligently.
Basic sentence 6. I don't know enough.
That sounds defeating. Frame it with high self-efficacy. I haven't mastered this yet, but I have the capacity to build the required expertise.
Basic sentence 7. I only know one thing.
Upgrade that to highlight strategic depth. I possess deep, specialized expertise, but I am actively expanding my versatility.
Final sentence. I know English.
Let's elevate that into a strong career statement. I can leverage my English fluency to access global insights, articulate my value, and unlock premium opportunities.
That presents English as a high-value career asset, not just a high school subject.
Before we conclude today's session, we want to challenge you with a concrete action step.
This week, select just one emerging skill or tool you've been curious about and invest exactly 15 minutes exploring it. Just 15 minutes.
No massive commitments, no multi-month courses, just 15 minutes of focused exploration. Watch an instructional breakdown, test a new software tool, or read an industry analysis.
The defining gap between individuals who continually thrive and those who stagnate is rarely intelligence or raw talent.
It comes down to maintaining curiosity, being willing to embrace beginner status,
and taking action before external pressure demands it.
Alex's story began with an uncomfortable word, redundant.
But it evolved into a success story because he chose to adapt. Yours can do the exact same.
Here is the closing question we want you to reflect on today.
5 years from now, will your future self thank you for the skills you chose to cultivate today or regret what you chose to ignore?
Think deeply about that. We would love to hear what single skill you are committing to explore this week. Drop a comment, send us a message, or share this episode with a colleague who needs a push.
As always, keep growing and keep leaping forward with Dopely English Podcast.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.